This has been Strictly Ball Business.
Strictly ball business.
Strictly ball business.
I like that video.
Shit.
But
Yep.
now we're talking about Mr. Anfernee Simons, as he is next up for NBA stardom. Yeah, that's right. He's in the likes of Evan Mobley, Tyrese Halliburton, the other young players that are about to become all-stars. That is Anfernee Simons. I mean, this last season, he outperformed himself and even got himself a bag immediately. I mean, he didn't even play really a full season under starter minutes, but once he fucking did, he was really lighting it up, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's why I picked him up in fantasy. No, he was doing great. He's. I think he's certainly going to be. Yeah. Oh no. He definitely did well. I think he might fall into being the two guard of the Blazers, which means he's going to be a great player for a while, but never make an All-Star team. I think he's going to be great. I think he's certainly. It was such a great trade. They just put their faith in him and be like, all right, let's see what we can get for CJ. Clearly CJ needs somewhere else. It wasn't working here, and they gave them all the flexibility. They went out and got a bunch of guys, which we'll talk about later. But he's great. I love him. He's one of the an amazing shooter. Nothing to say against that. This guy can off the dribble, off ball, off screen, everything. This guy has great movement. However, I have some concerns about his play. He's a little sloppy with the ball on times. He's not the best playmaker. He seemed to struggle and get overwhelmed when he had to run the offense. When he was scoring himself, he looked comfortable. When he had to run the offense and get other players involved, he struggled a bit. Not the quickest first step, but when he gets downhill, he can score. Certainly has a lot to do on defense. Maybe that'll help. I think Dame will cover up a lot of that stuff, especially playmaking, running the offense, do this stuff. I think Dame's going to help out his play a lot in this next season. Certainly they have a lot of defensive guys to cover up on him there, but I think maybe next year he could be close to stardom, depending upon if they get what the Trailblazers do, how much sound they make this season. But I think he has got one or two All-Stars in him. I think he's a third tier player. Where he can play like an all-star but be effective and be the third on an all-star on a championship team.
Yeah, I definitely think that he can be better than CJ McCollum ever was.
Yep, I think
and CJ is a really great player, but I think like Simons has just like boom potential when he scores. Like he gets them in fucking bunches, man.
Oh yeah,
he already shot over 40% from three. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 40.
Yeah, he did
over 40% from three the last 2 years. So, and this last year on 8 attempts per game. We'll see what he does this next year for attempts, but I assume they're going to go up. I think he's going to score over 20 points per game. It's hard to make an all-star game. There's a lot of guys deserving. He's probably going to be under like Anthony Edwards and Luka Doncic and the other good guards in the draft or in the league. But I think he can get there eventually because like he's still really young.
Yeah, it's a guard-heavy West. I don't think he'll make it while he's in the West, unless something drastic changes. I don't think he'll ever make it in the West. I think he'll always be in the conversation, just like CJ was. I do think he'll be better than CJ, and I think him and Dame are gonna have to carry this offense. We'll get into it later, but there's not many other people that can do what they do on this team. So I'm super excited to see what he can do. I think watching his off-ball movements and everything he can, this guy doesn't stop moving. He takes a lot of plays right out of Steph Curry's hand. So I can't wait to see that, and it's pretty amazing. This guy's a great shooter. He was so exciting to watch. He's not the real Ant-Man, as watching Trailblazers announcers kept calling him the Ant-Man.
Yeah.
But
apparently that's his nickname as well. So they're trying to give him that too. And it's like, it'd be hard to have two Ant-Mans in the league.
Yeah, and he's not the better one.
He doesn't even have a T in his name.
Exactly. Yeah. The Anfman. I don't know, but he's gonna be a great starter. I think one thing that Dame did struggle with is getting not. So Dame is a great iso ball player. So is Anfernee Simons. So is CJ McCollum. One thing Dame has to get better at is just watching. They're gonna have to draw better plays up because CJ was a good ISO player. He was a good off-ball player. His off-ball movement was not as good as Anfernee's. Maybe it's because Anfernee's younger and he just has all that oomph. But I want to see where that goes, and if it increases, and how Dame will play next to this Anfernee. We've seen him play next to Anfernee before when he just wasn't that good. But I want to see him with this guy, and I'll judge it off that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he hasn't given us enough to consider him like a bona fide star quite yet. He's definitely had small sample sizes, but I mean, his ability, like from what I've seen, I think he's definitely got high potential to get to that all-star level. So we'll see. It's gonna be tough in the guard heavy West, but yeah. I'm excited for this next year, and I think the Blazers should be a lot better. And we're actually going to get to them in our next topic too. So I don't know if you got anything else on Anfernee, but might as well go into that.
Yeah. Last thing, do you think his contract, 4 years, $100 million? Are you over or under on that? You think he deserves it?
You know, it like sounded like a lot when it came out. I know like contracts get bigger each and every year, and like, you know, in reality, when that averages out, what is that like?
25 a year.
Exactly. I'm a fucking idiot. It's easy now. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much money.
Think he'll get there by the end of this contract? You think he'll be worth 25?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. I mean, I think so. Like, I mean, they paid CJ McCollum more than that for a while. I mean, he's getting paid like 30 some. So, but I don't know. You could argue if he's worth that or not too.
Yeah,
just like a lot of money.
It does. I think he does. I think what they're paying for is the potential. I think he'll earn that money by 2024. I think by 2024 we'll be saying, that seems right.
Yeah, it's 2 years from now. So,
I don't think he's far off. I mean, I think he's going to average 19 points per game, if not even 20. I wouldn't be surprised if he got 20. Somewhere between 18 and 20, though. I think he'll average that. I think what he's going to do and carry the offense, I think that'll be worth it.
Yeah, I think it'll be over 20. So, I mean, I suppose that if you're over 20 points per game, you might as well get paid over $20 million as well.
Yeah. Isn't like supposed to be like the rule of thumb is like you pay them like per, like if they get 20 points per game, they deserve 20 million at least. I've heard that before. So. I think I heard that like 5 years ago, and now like the money's gone up so much it doesn't even matter. But that,
yeah, I mean, if you can score 20 points per game in this league, you're a pretty freaking good player.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he deserved that money? Who do you guys think is the next All-Star? Comment below, let us know. We'll make a video about it. Hey guys, only balls, only all the time. Like and subscribe to the video. We want to keep making videos for you guys. Tell us what you want us to hear. Wait. Yeah.